People there. Wanted to give another look to this game here that we made a video of yesterday, the member stream game. In that video, we were analyzing the scoring, the overall strategy, the overall flow, and the overall position. But as I was watching back the finished product of the video, I noticed, man, look at this interesting battleship play. Very, very strong battleship play that I really wanted to kind of re-highlight. And had I noticed that before I made the actual video, I probably would have got bogged down for most of that video talking about this because it's so interesting and strong. Start off with the Lenin directly south of B. Look what he's doing. He's utilizing that island there, protecting the left side of his ship from this flank, and then he's been projecting power into A. Now, we missed it a little bit earlier before this clip started, but B initially was pressuring A and almost had it captured, but I think the Lenin there in the middle began firing into that east side of A, pressuring those cruisers, and then he's really forcing them off into the western side of the map behind the cover, which he's going to react to. Missouri here moving in on our team. He's moving forward. We've already captured the space, but he's keeping the pressure on the red team, trying to drive them back. And then they do have another, a Kansas to the north on the red team that will be coming into play here as well. I don't know what battleship it is on D, but he's really reacting to the Lenin here. What he's doing is he was kind of pressuring the side, kind of helping to defend it, but he's noticing, okay, Lenin moving in here. And what the Lenin's trying to do, attack C from the west, the Kansas attack it from the north. Friesland's been on the cap the whole game. They probably know he's there because the plane's flying around. But now they're attacking, pressing into that position, driving me back, forcing me. I have to react. I can't be a cruiser near these guys. Those two are going to be pressuring our battleship, the Missouri there. And by the way, I'm just looking at the map, which is what you should be doing for this short clip. I'm not watching the screen. But, you know, great attack, great different angle attack. And then again, our battleship, who's now moving through the decap, he's looking for shots. And we'll see in this Lenin here, he's actually going to be taking some crossfire shots. And that's a result of that ship responding as well. He's trying to create space between him and the Missouri in the east, which he's doing. He's got about 3-4 squares in between them now, creating different angles, creating these shots that the Lenin, who kind of has to be moving over here to force this attack, now he's paying a higher cost because there's good broadside attacks. If it's just the one ship to the east, the southeast of the cap, well, he can angle towards that. He can just kind of point directly at them and sustain far less damage. So both teams really reacting to the situation. Very tight scoring here. Situation, this game's very tight until about 30 seconds left in the game, and everybody recognizes it. Everybody's reacting. People are making plays. Note the battleships do not drop the anchor when the game starts and just lob shells down range. They might get some people that do that. You might get some damage once in a while. You might get some huge damage games once in a while, but you're not having this huge effect on the outcome of the game here. All right, so we've called for the battleship to the D to come assist here. He's been attacking that Lenin, who goes down, and look at the battleship in the south moving up. He's going to move right in the center of the map, and currently he's got the Missouri in the east to create a huge crossfire with. We will lose that Missouri here shortly. But still, getting that centralized position. Visualize it like moving the queen into the center of the board when you're playing chess. Huge map control, huge control of the board. And that's what moving a battleship in that position does, right? Imagine the max firing range circle on the map. And if it's encompassing all 4 caps here, oof, we now have the power to project our influence in every single important piece of the map. And that's a huge, strong position. That's what he's going to be doing here. And he's going to be blasting this Kansas, who, by the way, is now actively capturing the base along with this Xian Yang here. So vicious, aggressive attack from red, desperate to get these caps, right? Because we're even on ships now. We've had a little bit of an edge here and there, and I think we'll regain it. But they're looking for an opportunity to get 3 caps to 1, and that's when you get that background scoring really up. So great aggressive play by both teams. Love the battleship movement here. And you can see now that battleship basically in the center of the map, and that's when you establish dominance. Now, as a newer player, you're going to hear me say that. Don't try and get the battleship in the middle of the map right away. You don't want 5 guys shooting at you at once. You don't want 5 guys shooting at you from all different angles. Those are 3-minute battleship games. All right. So that's not what we want to do. But look at, keep an eye on the map, keep an eye on the game flow. look for those opportunities to get there, because the sooner you can get there safely, the stronger your position will be for as long as you're able to hold that spot. All right, so the ability to exert that kind of control over the map, huge. You just want to be smart about it, right? You can't really get away with it unless you're in a game, maybe a really low tier game where everybody's just cruising around at max speed or whatever. But generally, a lot of your team will generally be hanging back, so you don't want to be too far in front of them, because then you'll just get focused. So excellent job here. I wanted to really highlight that gameplay, because that was just a lot of really good, strong battleships all in one game. And I didn't want to leave that at the cutting room floor, because that was just too valuable of a look at what effective battleship play really looks like. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll cut it there. We do kill the Kansas here and go on to win the game, as you can see on the video and the link in the description. All right, peace.